Peace, family. What is it going to take to put Donald Trump in jail? You know, when they talk about ain't no white privilege, this is Donald Trump is the epitome of white privilege. Here, this guy has over 90 convictions that he's being charged with. He's already been found guilty of fraud, lying on his assets, saying he got more money than he has, saying his property is higher and lower than what it is, to get insurance, to get loans, to avoid paying taxes. This is what this guy's been doing his whole career. And now he's back in trial, threatening the DA, threatening all these other people in the court. And they still will not arrest this guy. Now, watch what his latest incident in court. Watch this.
Today, the judge overseeing the $250 million civil fraud trial of the twice impeached, 4 times indicted ex-president Donald Trump fined Donald Trump $5,000 and threatened him with prison time after the ex-president violated a partial gag order. Judge Arthur Engoron said in court that he had ordered Trump to take down a post with a photo he put out on Truth Social. The photo disparaged one of his clerks, and Trump had said he'd comply. Engoron then said this, quote, "Despite this order last night, I learned the offending post was never removed from a website. This is a blatant violation of the gag order. I made it clear that failure to comply will result in serious sanctions." Now, according to the judge, even though the post was removed from Truth Social, it remained on Trump's campaign website for 17 days and nights until last night, following a court email. A lawyer for Trump said that the photo remaining up was unintentional. It is perhaps the first time we have seen the ex-president approach something nearing a real-world consequence for his frequent and dangerous and brazen attacks on public officials and the rule of law.
Now you had a judge sit up here and tell this man, if you know any violations, and I'm gonna put serious sanctions against you. And he do what Donald Trump do. He blatantly disregarded the judge's orders. This is according to the judge himself. Blatant means obvious. It's just out in the open, where everybody can see. And his disregard to the judge's order was on social media, so it was worldwide. And then in return for this blatant rejection, you fine this guy $5,000. $5,000 to a guy that's claiming he's a billionaire. That's like charging me and you a nickel. What, only a system designed to protect the interests of the oppressor would allow this. And this is a system we're supposed to find justice in. And like I say, this guy has over 90 crimes facing him. Several of his co-conspirators already pled guilty and turning evidence against Donald Trump. He's been found guilty of sexual assault. And this woman here sitting there talking about Donald Trump can face some real world circumstances. There is no real world circumstances, because nowhere in the real world will this type of behavior be tolerated if he was any other color than white. Let a Negro try this. I watch MSNBC a lot, but only reason why I watch them is because they BS is more palatable than Fox. I can't watch Fox at all. It's just I just have to have half my brain cut out my head for me to. But anybody with 2 eyes and 2 ears should be able to hear and see that this system can never be a system for all people. Whites have their means to sustain their way of life. I don't understand why black people cannot do the same. We cannot find no justice in this unjust system. You charging Donald Trump $5,000 and the post that you demanded that he take down stay up 17 more additional days. And after he told you it was taken down, And then to cover this lie, you sit up here and say it was a misstep, a mistake, or whatever. Let me and you go into court and be in the same situation and say it was a mistake. We be hearing the sounds of jail cells closing in front of us. So I'm going to end this video. This is, like I say, take this information, do with it whatever you want. But when the system collapses and you see us in a worse situation than we deserve to be in, you cannot say that you were not warned.